Mogos against Edgars Sniedze.
Seconds out.
Sniedze in the black shorts and Mogos in the white. Dan Aziz, you know Sniedze well. You boxed him many years ago.
Yes.
He knows his way around the ring, this kid. Yes, he's only got 6 victories out of his 60 contests, but he knows his way around the ring.
And if you look, I think he's 6 victories. I think they've all been stoppages. I think they were all KOs. They're all KOs.
Heads just clashed together there.
So
and we saw Mogos just tapping away his head there. I didn't know if he thought it was a little cut or something there. It was a bad clash of heads, Dan. They've got to be careful of that.
Yes, for sure. I think Doru just needs to settle down a bit, you know. It's his debut, and this is what I'm talking about. You know, when you're making your debut, sometimes you can be a bit jittery, and you know, the occasion can get to you. So I just think he needs to settle down, and work his way into the fight. Because Edgar, he's experienced. He's boxed a lot of fighters, and he's the one that is, you know, he's had 6 victories and however many losses, but all them victories, they've come by stoppage or knockout. So you do not want to be the one that loses to him, because it's probably going to be by a KO. You have to be switched on with him.
I tell you what, their heads just keep banging together here in this opening round. Both guys, Sniedze just leading off to the body there, slamming in the shot in, but Mogos is trying to push forward, trying to create an opening here in this opening round, but Sniedze knows his way around the ring, that's for sure.
Yes, he does. Doru's found, he's got a few people down here. Sniedze has found that left hook a few times, so, and round the side as well.
Yeah, lovely little shot round the side there from Sniedze. Just placed that one well, didn't he, Mogos? Mogos is complaining again about the heads coming together there.
Edgar's the type that, when you're fighting him, you really need to put him under manners and let him know, hey, look, I'm here and I'm in charge. Otherwise, he will grow in confidence, he'll get comfortable, and he will start throwing shots. Yeah, just like that, Doru needs to let his hands go and put him under manners. Because Edgar, he's tough, and you know, if you let him get in a groove and even let him punch often, he gets confident.
Yep, Sniedze is that type of fighter that will grow in confidence. As Dan Aziz said, out of his 6 victories, they've all come inside the distance, and Mogos has to stamp his authority early in this one, let him know he's the governor, and he's trying to do that right now by holding centre of the ring, working well off that jab.
The end of the first round. Who did you give that to, Spence?
Do you know what? That was a tough round to score, if I'm honest, because Sniedze, he had his moments in there. He landed some good shots.
Yes.
Mogos, let's take a look at the action in that round. The heads were coming together, but we see there Mogos going round the sides, but Sniedze was the one with the lovely little shots on the inside, showing that experience. And maybe a round I'd lean towards Sniedze there.
Yeah.
What about you?
No, I was thinking and leaning towards Sniedze as well, but I just wanted to ask you first, because maybe I might have been looking through, you've been a bit biased, because I know Edgar.
You wanted me to back you up.
That's it.
Come on, man, it's silly season, you can do that.
And Doru's got a lot of fans here, so at least they'll go after you than me.
They can't pick on the little guy, mate. Come on. Well, interesting fight, this one. No one really stamped their authority in that opening round. Subjective scoring. Did you go for Mogos or did you go for Sniedze? We went for Sniedze. Just thought that he had the cleaner, more effective work in that opening round. But let's see. Now, Mogos has got that first round, that debut, out of the way. And Dan, that can always be won with a lot of pressure and over-trying. And maybe he was guilty of that.
Yes. Like I said, he was very jittery in the first round, but it's expected. It's his first fight. He's got people, quite a lot of people here. And look, so far in this round, Edgar's landing his shots and he's getting out of the way.
Yeah, as you said, you know, with someone like Edgars Sniedze, you don't want to let him get into a rhythm. You don't want to let him grow in confidence, because the journeymen do that.
Yes.
They're looking to pick up that rare victory, and how nice would that be before Christmas?
Do you know what I'm saying? I kind of think because Sniedze has seen me commentating, he's going to put even more of an effort. So I don't know if I'm a blessing or curse for Doru being here.
Do you think he wants the rematch?
I love Edgar. He's such a cool and nice human being.
I tell you what, he's boxing well here. He's getting off first with the shots, and that's probably doing enough to win these rounds as he loops the right hand and just goes a little long there. But yeah, he's getting success here. And Mogos needs to start doing something a little more effective, because maybe he's letting these rounds slip away from him. And when it's a 4-round fight, Dan, you haven't got a chance to let a round slip, especially 2 rounds, because you're in trouble. Yep,
and for Edgar, he's done a few 6-rounders, 8-rounders, so a 4-round to him. It's quite easy pickings for him, to be honest.
That was better from Mogos there. Got success with that right hand. He needs to build on that now, because Sniedze again with a right hand, it just seems the dominant force in there at the moment.
And Edgar's throwing first. He's sitting. Look, he's not waiting for him. He's landed. He's throwing first, and that's one thing that Doru's. You know, that's the bad thing that's happening in this fight. He needs to dictate and throw first.
Well, Doru Mogos is trying to force the pace. He's trying to push forward here and maybe getting a little success, but Sniedze is going with him as well.
Yeah, Sniedze took a deep breath there, so I'm guessing the movement and he's the busier fighter, might be having a bit of an impact on him. But listen, he's throwing shots and he's landed them. Now this is where Doru needs to come forward and let his shots go, not wait around. Look, and again, that round, who would you go for, Spence?
Listen, another tough round to score that. It's, Mogos is trying to force the pace, but the better shots were coming from Sniedze. Just take a look at some of the action in that second round. Both guys landing the jab well. Mogos trying to push forward. There you go, the right hand round the side, complaining about the heads going in together again. But yeah, another very difficult round to score. Maybe 1 round apiece here with 2 rounds to go. This could be a 2-round fight, Dan.
Yes, maybe.
I mean, what are you thinking, mate? You've gone a little bit quiet there. Cat got your tongue on something, mate. What's going on?
I'm thinking, from the highlights, it looks like Doru might have
10 seconds.
Nicked it, or done the better work, but again, I don't know.
Seconds
Maybe
out.
Maybe I'm being biased,
Round
but I think
3.
Edgar just nicked that round again. So in my eyes, it's 2-0 to Edgar, I'll be honest.
Well, there you go. Dan Aziz has Edgar Sniedze 2 rounds up. I've got it 1 round apiece. Doru Mogos.
But I think if Doru piles on the pressure, I think Edgar could fall apart a bit. Just let his hands go.
Well, it's a tough fight to score this one, a close fight as we get into the 3rd of 4. Doru Mogos in the white shorts, Edgars Sniedze in the black shorts. Anything all to play for here?
Yes. Although I have Edgar up in the lead, Doru's very positive, and I like how he's coming forward and working. But one thing, he's moaning too much about their heads. That's the referee's job.
Mogos, complaining.
He's complaining too much about the head. Forget about it. Just leave it to the ref and work. Edgar just landed a lovely left hook to the body again.
But you know what? Mogos is having his first professional fight here. And Dan, going from amateur to pros, mate, when them heads are banging together, you never experienced anything like that before.
Yes.
When I had my first pro fight, I thought, wow, what am I in here?
Yes.
This is nuts, man. The heads are banging together.
Yep.
And it's a different sport, a rough sport, like I said earlier on. And I think Mogos is experiencing that in there right now.
Yes.
Maybe something that he's never experienced before.
Yes, no, for sure. You're coming out from the amateurs, you're more clean, you really go by the book. But like you said, in the pros, it's a bit more dirty, it's a bit more rough, and you know, there's little old tricks of the trade that you might expect the ref to, you know, break up or intervene. But sometimes the ref will let it go. I think Doru's having a better run in this third round.
Agree. Mogos is the one. Doru Mogos pushing forward and trying to force the pace here, and maybe the best round of the contest he's having so far. Sniedze is trying to go with him, but Mogos, for me, just doing enough in this round.
Yes, and that's it. There we go. And look, as he lets his shots go, Edgar looks to hold, and that's what he needs to do. These next 2 rounds, just work. The only thing that's making Edgar really look, you know, dominant, or not dominant, but like he's doing well, is he's not waiting, he's starting, he's always the one dictating, throws first. Doru waits a bit too much.
Yep. Maybe guilty of waiting just a little bit too much, but debuts can be like that. New experience, new environment. Mogos, for me, having the best round of the contest so far for him.
Yes.
And maybe just sneaking into the lead. I know, Dan, you see things slightly differently.
Yeah. I'll give it, it's either 2-1 or it could be 2-1 either way, to be honest. Yeah, 2-1 either way right now. So this last round is very important.
Yep, I think it's fair to say it could all be on this last round. A 1-round fight with me and Dan Aziz, and we see some of the action in that 3rd round. Mogos having some success, but so was Sniedze as well. No one really stamped their authority in this contest so far. Been good, all action the first 3 rounds. Is it all on this 4th and final round? Well, we're soon to find out. But Mogos needs to push it here.
Well, credit to Doru though. He's fighting a tough, experienced away fighter in his debut. That's you know, you got to give credit where it's due. He's got a lot of people here. I'm sure he's feeling the pressure. And he's come out in this 4th round firing, and that's what I want to see, which is good. Yeah, let your hands go.
He needs to take that confidence away from Sniedze, and he seems to have done that, Dan. This is good work here in the opening. Oh, good shots going in from Mogos.
I have a feeling his corner told him, listen, you need to work this round. They might have even told him he's down. So,
well, he's definitely started this round like it's very, very close, because he's landed some good work, and fair play to Sniedze. He's weathered the storm there and bit down on his gum shield. Dan, you told me he was tough, and I think that he's showing a lot of character in there right now.
Yes, he is. He is. I hope Doru can keep this pace just in this last round.
Yeah, another little spell here from Sniedze. Mogos now needs to put his foot on the gas again. Impress here.
Yeah, because I had him winning the first minute of this round. So if he can finish the next 2 how he started, I think he's got the fight in the bag.
Yeah, good right hand from Sniedze there though. Mogos coming back with some good shots of his own. Good action here in this 4th and final round. Doru Mogos in the white shorts, Edgars Sniedze in the black, all to fight for in this 4th and final round. Myself and Dan Aziz, former British Commonwealth European light heavyweight champion, sitting beside me tonight, have this one very, very close. Could be 2-1 either way, could possibly even be looking at a draw. On my card anyway, Mogos maybe just stealing it, but Dan, you see it a different way.
Oh, Mogos just landed a beautiful overhand, and Edgar fires right back. This is a very entertaining fight. I've got Mogos winning this round for sure, but not easily. But I think, you know, he's landed some lovely shots, good combinations, and he definitely wants to finish this round on top.
Well, big right hand going in again there from Sniedze. Mogos pushing forward, really wants this victory. He's brought a good crowd in here with him this evening as well.
Yes, Edgar's breathing heavy, but this is what I'm saying. Edgar lets shots go. He doesn't just throw one, he'll throw in combination. He's holding last 10 seconds.
Yeah, both guys are starting to feel the pace here, and how's this one going to go, Dan? It could go any way. This has been very, very close. Mogos, for me, doing enough to maybe steal it, but Edgars Sniedze, he played his part in a great contest as well.
Yes, I'll either give it 3-1 to Mogos or 2-2 a draw. Yep, and Mogos is dancing, he feels good. Seems like he's still got a lot of energy, so...
Wow, I've seen you drop moves like that before as well, mate.
That's more my moves, I'll try anyway and probably drop.
Well, this one, we'll see some of the action in that fourth and final round. This one, on my scorecard anyway, is razor tight. Doru Mogos, for me, has done enough. But we are just about to get the decision now as we go over to our MC.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, we go to the referee scorecard.
Putting up his fist, so he feels confident.
Scores the bout 39-37, and your winner, Doru Mogos.
Yep, as I thought, Doru Mogos gets the victory. Tough debut that. Take nothing away from Edgars Sniedze. He put in a great performance there. He come to win tonight, come to steal the victory. But Mogos does the celebratory dance at the end there, and what a performance. What a great little contest there, Dan.
Yeah, no, that was. It was a good contest. I said it. I either had it a draw or 3-1 to Mogos. He finished off very well, you know. He came firing, and throughout the round he kept pushing, and that's what edged him the fight. It was very close, but a good fight nonetheless, and congrats to Mogos.
Yeah, brilliant performance that from Mogos. The debut is done, and he has now just joined Melissa Z. Let's see what he's got to say about that.
Valentin Mogos, how are you feeling after that performance?
I'm okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for this opportunity to come here in Harrow to fight. It's an amazing show. I want to say first, thank you to my coach. Take me to my team, because help me in only 3 weeks. I have to lose 11 kilo, but maybe my condition today for this was okay. And I want to say thank you for everyone. My people is here. My people is here. My people is here și vreau să vă mulțumesc tuturor că ați venit aici după cum nu toți știți, ca noi să luptăm aici, ori trebuie să avem sponsori, ori dacă nu să ne vindem biletele. Așa că vă mulțumesc tuturor că ați venit aici în număr cât mai mare și am putut să boxez aici. Vă mulțumesc tuturor! România!
Although we didn't understand, I'm sure they were beautiful words of support for such a big group of people that you've brought with you to tonight's action. What did you make of your opponents?
My opponent is strong. It's very strong, but I want to say I coming from 9-year kickboxing experience, and I have only 2 years and a half boxing, just training. But my opponent was okay, and thank you him for this word tonight. And I want to say apologize for everyone because my fitness was okay.
No, I think your fitness was absolutely fine. You definitely demonstrated that in there with a very dominant and front foot forward performance. What can we expect to see from Valentin Mogos in 2025?
2025. My coach is not here, he's disappeared. I say, I have another, this one was my last 4 rounds. I jumped 6. Another 2, 3, 6 rounds, and hopefully, in the summer, I jump for belt. Because my people așteaptă pentru centura mea englezească să o aduc în România.
We look forward to seeing you back in action. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for everyone. This show, nice show. Thank you so much. Thank you. I see you soon.